Imagine claiming you're building a hypercar with over 5,000 horsepower, not in Germany, not in Italy, not in Silicon Valley, but in Bulgaria. Sounds crazy, right? Well, that's exactly why Alieno became one of the most controversial names in the automotive world. Because depending on who you ask, Alieno is either an ambitious Bulgarian dream or one of the biggest automotive mysteries on the internet. And honestly, I can understand both sides. Alieno first appeared in 2015 and immediately started making huge claims. Not 1,000 horsepower, not 2,000, but over 5,000 horsepower. Numbers so absurd that they made even Bugatti and Koenigsegg fans stop and stare. And that's where the controversy began. Because building a hypercar is one thing, claiming you're building one of the most powerful cars in history is something completely different. Naturally, people started asking questions, simple questions. Questions like, where is the car? And honestly, that's a fair question. Because throughout the years, Alieno has released impressive renders, ambitious specifications, and futuristic concepts. But for many people, that wasn't enough. The automotive world is built on proof. Bugatti earned trust by building cars. Koenigsegg earned trust by breaking records. Rimac earned trust by delivering working electric hypercars. Alieno, on the other hand, is still trying to prove itself, and that's why opinions are so divided. Some people see a startup with enormous ambition trying to achieve something nobody expected from Bulgaria. Others see a company making extraordinary claims without extraordinary evidence. And the longer this situation continues, the bigger the skepticism becomes. But here's where things get interesting. Even if you don't believe Alieno will ever build a 5,000 horsepower hypercar, you have to admit they've already done something impressive. They got people talking. How many Bulgarian car companies can you name? Exactly. Most people had never even heard of a Bulgarian hypercar project before Alieno appeared. And somehow, years later, people are still debating whether it's real or not. That's not normal. Most startup projects disappear completely. Alieno didn't, which makes the story even stranger. Because today, people aren't really asking how fast the car is. They're asking something much simpler. Does it actually exist? And until Alieno fully answers that question, the debate will continue. Maybe one day they'll shock everyone and prove the doubters wrong. Or maybe the skeptics were right all along. But until then, Alieno remains one of the most fascinating mysteries in the automotive world. Not because of the horsepower, not because of the top speed, but because nobody seems to know where the line between ambition and reality actually is. So what do you think? Is Alieno an ambitious Bulgarian project that deserves more time, or is it simply too good to be true? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy automotive mysteries, controversial cars, and brutally honest opinions, subscribe. Because there are plenty more strange automotive stories to uncover.